Greetings fellow hunters, welcome back to part 23, episode 22 of my Monster Hunter World playthrough in the Elder's Recess. And in this part we are set to hunt a brand new monster. Well, technically, species wise it's brand new, but in terms of type, it's maybe something a little more familiar than what we've seen. We're just going to get straight into it. Anyway, like I said before, one of the areas you could find a new monster is Sector 2 here, just in these plains here. And already we're over halfway towards our target. I guess you could say, destiny will arrive. Oh, I've been waiting to use that. Anyway, this is the Uragaan. Those of you who are familiar with this thing will know that it is very weak to fire. Its biggest weakness is fire. And also, Dragon and Ice isn't bad either. And this thing, as you can imagine, is heavily armoured. Its weaknesses are its head, underside of its tail, and its body, pretty much. You'll notice it's very similar to another species known as the Uragaan. So if you know how to fight that thing and you did pretty well, you should be fine against the Uragaan. But this thing has one more surprise in store that the Uragaan did not, and that is these rocks here. As you can see here, attacking underneath its body is a good idea. That's bad. And those rocks do a decent amount of damage, so just watch out when you're attacking it, just have a bit of spatial awareness. I should probably heal, I just want to be safe. Oh, it's coming to get me. Should be safe here. Hang on. And once again, if you knock on its back, which I'm going to try and do here, you can actually mine stuff off of it. So let's see if we get a mount on here. We can. Good. The recording mods is in the way of the brace command. Yeah, I probably should have moved it at the start, but no, I can still tell what it is. It's up. There I go, complaining about things that I probably shouldn't again. As usual. Alright. So when it's down, you want to try and mine stuff on its back. I believe you can get some falsium ore, I want to say, which is a very useful item in helping mine certain equipment. That didn't go so well. And I'm used to fighting this thing quite a bit, and I'll explain why shortly. So I actually really enjoy fighting this thing, as you can imagine. So anyway, basic place you want to attack it is underneath its arms here. I'm not sure if I said that already. I tend to repeat myself. It's a bit of a habit. One thing I didn't notice before is that when you guard, what was I going to say? Oh, that's right. When I guard, it actually builds up my charge, my capability to charge, essentially. Look at its body here. No, it's heavily armored. Oh, It's a sleep gas. You know the drill. Just get away from it. When it does that, unless you have sleep resist, then you know, good for you. If you have Rajaban gear yourself, although I can't imagine why, but well, I mean, I guess I could actually. It's got some decent defenses, and sleep is always a nice ailment to be able to wield. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's see if we can get mounted him here. Nope. Apparently didn't want to jump. Once again, disabling its tail will disable its tail attack. Oh, practically repeated myself word for word there. And crippling its head will disable its, well, at least weaken its head slamming attack, I want to say. Whew, nice. That's something it likes to do. It likes to go multiple rounds. So I think you're safe after avoiding one. And actually, do you know, I might be actually in trouble. I'm actually being in trouble here, despite the fact that I'm guarding. I'm actually very low on health. Large wyvern tail. Wow, wow. And then he went northern again. That's really nice. It's really nice. I'm not sure what the chances are to be able to get a large wyvern tail, but 500 research points. Well, if you want to find some rare, valuable materials, research points, Uragaan is your boss. Uragaan, you'll see after this fight, he's going to be a major help in some of the bosses we're going to choose to fight. Let's go for a mount again, very original. Okay, that was a pretty cool shot. Just jumping in through the fire, it was pretty awesome. Alright. Seems good time as any. I mean, ideally I want to be using flash pods when I'm struggling, you know, when I can't get my bearings, just use it as a safe heal, but I'm doing better than I thought I would, he says. Uragaan is very powerful and can very easily stun you with his head slamming attack, so be careful with that. Want to come back this way? Yep. And once again, if you hit him just at the right time when he's rolling, you can knock him off, of course. Didn't expect him to turn that quickly. Oh, we need to be careful here. And you do not be on the receiving end of that, it will leave you stunned for a while. And he appears to be a bit groggy himself. So just, once again, guard weapons, although not too helpful. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oopsie daisy. And there you go, that's what can happen. He can roll onto his back. And here you go, you can pick out his back, you can find some lava nuggets. Now, these things also will be very instrumental in what gear I want to farm. What materials and what armor I want to craft. And Uragaan here, it's not having a good time. Let's find it again. Obviously, I could be getting off some powerful hits, you know, and considering this thing's big defenses and you know what I mean, high defenses and very potent attacks, you know. I should be doing that, but it's got too much swag. Anyway, enough of the cringe. Let's just get another mount on him. Boom! There we go. Awesome. time you're just going to get some damage off of him. I'm using the, I can't remember what it's called, the Jarrah blade. I want to say this. Can't quite remember. It's the stage above the mudslide blade. It's high rank only. So be expected to, if you want this weapon, be expected to farm a lot of high rank Jarrah. Investigations on handy is very useful indeed. See right there, it leaves you stunned. Or is that stunned? No, it's just tremors. Tremors, that's it. See, I got it wrong. So tremor resistance would be helpful against this thing. If you can hit him, of course, it's a pretty impressive feat. Got him stunned here. Okay, one more. Or that is something else you could do. You can detonate fire all around him, basically. So that was close. You do not want to be standing there for sure. I need to get him off my back here. There we go. Shoots rocks. Now, I can't remember if you can use his rocks to your advantage, I guess, and chipping extra damage on him, like using his own attacks against him, if you will. I'm not sure you can do that. I don't think you can, as a matter of fact, unlike the JoeDoesGamingVideos. I'm not going to go for mouse all the time, that's just good. It's been cheap. Oh. Please detonate rocks, thank you. Oh, he's using it again. It's fine. Nice. Straight to the chin, eh, Thanos? Shouldn't have gone for the head, you should have gone for the chin. Whoa. Don't know how I didn't get hit there. I need some whetstone here. He just loves giving you a chin smack. Maybe this is what Thanos should have been doing, man. Should have just been trying to smack the Avengers with his mighty chin. Oh, I'm so original talking about the Uragan's chin, aren't I? Oh, what the heck? That might actually kill me. I've never seen that before. But actually, do you know what? It dealt about at least a quarter of my health. So, you know what? Uragaan, good on you. Yeah, I've never seen an attack pattern like that before, but hey, it worked. Can't blame you. That was close. That was too close. Alright, okay, we need to gain some distance here. Okay, go after Midnet, that's fine. To my friends who might be watching this, sorry, I may have stolen your Palico's name. It's such a good nickname, man. I genuinely forgot. Like, I need to bring that up. Okay, just try and get another slide off. That didn't work. Oh well, hello, JoeDoesGamingVideos. Hasn't it Hasn't been too long, has it? Do you want to be my friend and help me defeat this Titan here over here? Okay, that's enough Thanos jokes for one day. Oh, I was just about to fire a flash pod at him. I wonder if that would work. Do you know what? I knew something like that was going to happen. I just knew it. Well, at least I got a... What was that? A lava nugget I got? But it wasn't to the Uragaan of all things. I should just use a... dung pod there. Okay. Back... This is... We're entering... No, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Facing our true enemy. Was that not a... There we go. There we go. Not quite sure why it didn't heal me the first time. I need to start getting damage on this thing. Alright. Awesome. I was hoping that dodge rolling would negate the tremor, but apparently it doesn't. It's not like a roar, so... And he's zipping. Zipping. Good. Very good. Good, and I can't remember where his... nesting places. Getting lost in the Elder's Recess. With yours truly, rather. He was limping a few seconds ago. Oh well, who cares? At least I can respect Uragaan for not sleeping on the job. That's good because I need materials from you. Swing off the blade and pop. I wonder if this actually works. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was hoping to try and knock him off course while he was in his border form. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's possible, but I've just not skilled enough to pull it off. I should not have swung there. You forget how large these things are. They can catch you up in seconds when it looks like they're pretty far away from you. I will happily mind stuff off of you. Lava nuggets, very good. Hey Uragaan, someone made fun of your chin. Yeah. Capture, capture, capture. There we have it. So that is the Uragaan. So having a guard weapon certainly helps block his attacks, but don't guard too often because he likes to chain together rolls, so it will deplete your sharpness quickly. Try to knock him off course, knock him off balance, go for his legs, much like the Rataban. Like I said, a lot of my tips for the Rataban apply here to the Uragaan. Try to get underneath it, because a lot of his attacks can't hit you, except for his rolling charge. Just get underneath it, hit his weak spots, go for his legs, knock it over, and you should be fine against it. Now, the reason why... Well, I wanted to capture this, get more materials off, for one thing, because it is an optional boss. Well, it's not optional to fight, that is. Anyway, the Uragaan has some very useful fire resistance materials and some very solid armor as well. Fire and thunder, mind you, and which will be very useful for some of the upcoming fights, and you will see very shortly what I mean. So, that's going to be it. I will definitely be back for this Uragaan more than once for mining some materials. That's going to be all. In the next part, we're going to be sighting the third and final monster before going after Nergigante. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, fellow hunters. Take care, and I shall see you all again very soon in the next hunt. Farewell.